All right, I think we're finally live. Hopefully everything's working as it should be. Just loading up the game now. So we've got our final installment of the 1v1s. We've got Ender, who's been casting all these games these past several weeks, playing versus KilyKyle. I will be joined in a little bit by Snowy, the one and only. And hopefully we get some great games today. So...
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
hello. I can hear you.
Cool.
Hopefully the stream is working. I was having some issues earlier. Snowy, one and only.
Yep, it's working.
Excellent. Alright, so I have the game code here. Let me send it to you here.
Okay.
Alright. So let's get booted into here and see what's going on.
All right. Did you give quests and stuff?
I did. Yeah, let me
All right.
get the game booted up here. Every time I do this, I have such a higher respect for what Ender does every time he does this.
Yep. I remember doing it a few times. I'm in game whenever you're ready.
Alright, I'm waiting for capture age, and then I will get it thrown up on the overlay, and then... what second are you at?
I'm at a minute.
Okay. You said at 1 minute? Alright, I'm at a minute
Yes.
9. Sorry, I stopped it a little slow.
Oh, that's all good.
Go. And if you can keep the... Ooh, how did I get it? Alright. Let's see. Alright, so I'm at a minute 9. You there?
Yep.
Alright, so ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Oh. Alright, so it looks like we've got Arabia game 1. I'm going to pull up to see what quests we're looking at here. So, Ender has 3 separate quests. So his first one is the National Parks quest. So he has to create a park containing his starting villagers. Oh, sorry, containing his starting deer. And then plus 1 additional one. Which actually, I should probably throw these up in the chat so that they can be seen. And then... Let's see here. Sorry. I think... Yeah, I'm not actually sure which one Ender is going for because he thought they were playing Arena Game 1, and they are not. So the 3 maps that they're playing is Arabia, Arena, and Carts. So... and then KilyKyle's quest is going to be Blood Sacrifice on Arena here. So for every blacksmith or university tech, he has to delete 5 villagers. And then upon reaching Imperial Age, he has to build a wonder and then delete 50 vills around the wonder. So, going to be interesting, to say the least.
I will now figure it out. There is now a new hardest quest ever.
I think Fletcher and I played it the very first time, and it was very brutal.
You know, for me, that's my entire eco I'm deleting.
Do you ever get past 50 villagers?
Sometimes.
Let's see here.
And are these win required or not?
None of them, I believe, are rune required. So let me actually go through the quest a little bit. So KilyKyle has Trader Zoo, so he has to convert 5 different unit types in pairs of 2. And then, so it can be like militia, and it can be men-at-arms. Like, they just have to be different units. And then he has Fellowship of the Slam, so he has to make a tower and a castle in the opposite bases. And then take 1 archer line unit, 1 militia line unit, 1 monk, 1 cavalry, and 1 villager. And must garrison in the castle and then journey together to the tower before the game ends. And then his last one is which he's attempting now, which is Blood Sacrifice. So those are his 3. And then Ender has 3 separate ones. So the past couple challenges we've been doing like the exact same ones. This time, wanted to mix it up a little bit. Give 3 separate challenges. Go. Alright, sorry. So we've got... So Ender has Road Trip, so he has to have 1 villager travel to all 4 corners of the map via a ram. And build an outpost in each corner. The villager cannot be more than 5 tiles from the ram after the first outpost is built. And has to survive to be able to complete it. If the villager dies before the first outpost is built, however, he can reattempt it. And then he has national parks, which we were talking about earlier, about the starting deer plus 1 extra. I believe 3 wolves can be substituted in place of the deer. And then the last one he has to do is the building challenge. So all his buildings has to come in pairs. So when you build a mill, you have to build 2 mills. When you have to build an archery range, it has to be 2 archery ranges. And so forth.
Yes.
Right. So those are the quests. Let's kind of get tracked on here. So we've got, KilyKyle playing the blue as the Huns. So very typical for KilyKyle, I feel. He loves his Cav civs, primarily the Huns. And then Ender's playing as the Mayans. Once again, loves his Meso civs. I will say the civ bands, KilyKyle banned the Aztecs, which are a favorite of Ender's. And Ender banned the Georgians, which, for good reason, because they are an incredibly strong civ right now.
Bit rough on the scouting situation for KilyKyle. Couldn't find 2 sheep. And then,
Oh, that
also
is really unfortunate, actually.
lost or hasn't pushed in the rest of the deer. Had to go to farms pretty early. And we'll see how he adapts to this.
Yeah, a bit of a rough start for me. Over 1.5 minutes of idle time already. Ender's got, what, a 4 villager lead? So, a nice clean start from Ender. And Ender's already walling up. He actually has a relatively easy base to wall, I feel like. Like, you kind of wall down on the south side, and then, you know, put your military production in front of your gold and hold from there. KilyKyle's base, a little bit rougher. Kind of narrow forward wood lines. I feel like if Ender's able to get some good archer numbers out. He can kind of pressure those wood lines for most of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, having different quests is kind of ideal to see if we can make it a little bit more exciting. Same quests. Trying to avoid the same quests on this exact same map, which kind of played out the past 2 weeks. Quest-wise, we actually don't know what quest Ender is going for, because he thought he was playing on a arena first. But KilyKyle is going for the blood sacrifice, so he has to delete 5 villagers for every blacksmith upgrade and university upgrade. Oh, we got some nice combat coming in. Ooh, actually, some nice
scouting from KilyKyle catching.
Yeah, those 3 archers.
Support. Yeah. Catching that first one is major, and then having to run it for the other 2.
So, easy way that Ender could have done is if he sent 1 spearman with it. 1 spear.
Yep.
All those archers would still be alive, and probably have 3 dead scouts.
Yeah, it just depends on the reaction.
If KilyKyle took that fight. Now at this point, KilyKyle with a little bit of army advantage and has the Vil lead now. So Ender had a little bit of idle time. So KilyKyle getting some nice pressure with his scout rage.
Fighting some scouts.
KilyKyle up to 7 scouts, so he's kind of going full feudal aggression here. So
he's like, well, forget the blacksmith.
I know.
Just outproduce units.
Question is he gonna remember that he has to build a wonder to be able to complete this quest? That's the question.
I don't know.
All right, so let's take a guess. What quest is Ender gonna go for? So I don't think he's doing National Park. So is he gonna be doing? And he's not doing the double billing challenge. So I think he's doing the. What's the name of it? I already forgot. The road trip one, where he has to build.
Road trip. Yeah, that would make sense. But
it's nice. Quick
not
pause.
that we need to keep Ender from cheating. It would be probably best to figure out. I guess it's too late now, but.
Well, we know he's committed to. Well, he did tell me he was committing to doing. Man, my brain today. Sorry. National.
Do
Park.
we have a hole? Oh, almost on that gold line.
Woo-hoo, so close. Well, we know he's not doing the building challenge with the double buildings. So, and he hasn't pushed any of his deer, so maybe he is doing National Park. Because he hasn't taken any of his deer. We're gonna have to watch that closely.
Yeah. So.
Alright.
Yeah. At this point, it's National Park or.
National Park or road trip.
Road trip. Yeah.
Which he can't actually do National Park on Arena because there's no secondary hunt. So,
yes.
So I think that's what's making me think that he may actually be doing National Park. That's a weird archery range placement.
Yeah,
What?
I'm trying to think what that was for.
Maybe he just had villagers there.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. So KilyKyle with a slight lead, but that's also because Ender's almost all the way up to Castle Age. KilyKyle just a little bit of food off. And is he gonna click? Is he gonna click? Drewster, I was having some issues with the stream quality, so it may not be the best video quality. Just let me know if everyone's having the same issue.
Got
Yeah.
some stone coming down from a lot of stone from Ender, so we're probably gonna have a castle somewhere. I don't know. You think
Okay.
aggressive or uh,
Ooh.
defensive? Probably
I
defensive.
feel like defensive, maybe on that hill right in front of his base with the archery range. Kind
Oh,
of
that would
lock,
be a good
secure
spot.
his gold spot. Hand of stone. It looks like KilyKyle is gonna go cav archers.
Yeah, great
Interesting.
for Huns. You can build them cheap.
I wonder, is he gonna delete his vills for the ranged upgrades? I guess. See if he remembers.
Yeah, we'll see. Will you want to remind our viewers we've had some questions about the quest?
Yeah, so we do know
About.
KilyKyle. Oh, yep. Wait, it looks like we got him. Coming. Yeah, we got 5 kills, 4 fletching. Beautiful. So KilyKyle is doing blood sacrifice. So for every blacksmith or university upgrade, he has to destroy 5 villagers. And then he has to build a wonder in the Imperial Age, and then delete 50 villagers around it to complete his quest.
Oh, this is gonna be a
Ooh, aggressive
very
castle.
aggressive castle.
Aggressive castle. I don't like that castle. I do and I don't. There's just not enough room for his vills to build. Maybe if he moves it forward just a little bit. But he's committed.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he can only build with 4 villagers. Oh, that's actually really unfortunate. He's got 1 villager walking all the way around.
Yep.
I love it. Oh, I think he's doing national parks. Because he's building a palisade wall around the 3 starting deer. So is he going to push the last one? I don't know. Interesting. Alright, so it looks like that castle is going to be going up.
Yeah, it looks like it, so.
Looks like just barely ranging a couple of the villagers, but unless KilyKyle needs to bring in his CA to the other side to pick off those vills. I think it's a little too late now. That castle's going to go up. Alright, it's a nice aggression from Ender. That was actually a really nasty castle. Takes out, what, 4 farms
That
and
was.
a second TC. Alright, so we're having issues with the stream delay. Alright, I'm going to be on mute for just a second, so if you want to come here, I'm going to see if I can fix the stream here.
Yeah. So we've got down at the south. KilyKyle's doing a counterattack with some cav archers and scouts. Trying to break through. Ender building a TC right on the nice gold and wood line right next to his castle. Very protected. We got KilyKyle building up another castle. Not a castle, a town center in the south. I don't know if we've gotten the second sacrifice done. We got another castle, defensive castle coming up for Ender in the south, right below his main TC. Looking good position. He's almost got his national park finished. Now he just needs to pull in some extra deer. Oh, the castle. We'll see what happens. It's probably gonna go up. Yep, it goes up just fine. And we've got the national park getting attacked down at the bottom. We'll see if Ender has a response for that. Oh, and we've got up there, we've got some deletions of the farms because of the castle range. You got to keep your villagers safe from being dumb and going to farms that are going to get attacked. And then we got some archers coming from Ender down on KilyKyle's gold. Gonna be a lot of dead villagers. This is looking pretty rough, but we got a